All right, everybody. Well, we're going to give you a tour here, and I thought it might be interesting to give you the perspective from when you just walk onto the ship. So the doors behind me will be the doors you entered through if you're on the day of embarkation. So we are on floor 3, level 3, and let's start the tour.
Yo, YouTubers, check me. This is Cookie, your cruise retro on the Carnival Horizon down in Miami, Florida. Trust me, number one, you want to follow this man's channel, Coach Cruise, because he's the absolute best coach out here. Not about fitness, but about cruising. Trust me, he's going to make sure you have the best time ever because he knows the ins and outs of every cruise that you go on. So click that like, follow button, and share more about this brother right here. Not only is he my coach, but he's my cousin. We'll see you all on the next cruise. Until then, we're out of here.
All right. All right, so the area to your right will probably be roped off when you first come in on embarkation, and they're going to send you along this way. You see a steep staircase immediately to my right, and there is the beautiful bar and LCD column, and that changes. Right now, it looks like a very pretty palm tree with a building behind. That might be Miami, I don't know. Now, on your left is the Reflections Restaurant. If you have assigned dining, this is probably, well, this could be where you end up. There are two different restaurants, and the anytime diners are usually on level 3 in the back, which we'll get to. Assigned diners will be here, and then level 4 on the restaurant in the back, which we will get to as well. So this is the Reflections Restaurant. As you can see, some very large windows for great views while dining. And let's go back out the restaurant now, and we'll continue to the tour. So we'll continue to walk around the bar area and the beautiful LCD column. Okay, so now as we walk around, we're going to be on the opposite side of the guest services, where you will see the Carnival Adventures. This is where you can purchase any excursions for any of the ports you may be visiting. And then over here we have the business area. Okay. Now, if we continue all the way and do a complete loop around the bar area, we see a second staircase that we just passed, and we come to guest services. All right, now guest services is where you go, of course. If you have any problems, if you need anything, they can assist you or at least point you in the right direction of where you need to go. Okay, so we're going to go off to floor number 4. All right, so as you come up to floor 4, the mezzanine, you see the upper part of that beautiful LCD column. Stairs are being blocked off. They're doing some cleaning right now. Nice seating area around here. You also have the Carnival store, where they have a variety of clothing options, bags and such that you can purchase, and the main floor of the Liquid Lounge. We'll see if we can take you in here right now. Hopefully they don't have a rehearsal going on or anything. We'll see. Okay, now this is where all your playlist productions will go on. Looks like they do have something going on. They're working on the LCD screen. And yeah. And they're getting ready for Celestial Strings tonight, which is an amazing show that you do not want to miss. But this is level 4 of the theater. See, they do have a bar area here. All right, so still on deck 4. We've just come out of the Liquid Lounge again, and you see the Celestial Strings advertisement for tonight. Once again, you don't want to miss that show when you come on the Carnival Horizon. That show is on a number of ships now because it's one of the most popular shows, if not the most popular show in all of the Carnival fleet. Here you have a little stage area where violin trio and other musicians will play as you enjoy a couple beverages in the evening. That's a great idea always. And let's continue around. We have some shops. On my left, we have the Invicta shop, which many of you know has a lot of watches available for purchase, along with a few other things. And the Portside Liquor, uh, where you get your duty-free liquors and such. And I believe they sell cigarettes and things like that here as well. And let's continue on. We're walking through the casino now. Okay, a ton of slot machines. Um, Now, obviously, everything is shut down because we are in port, but they have a couple roulette tables here. A variety of other games, 3-card poker, lucky ladies, 121, regular blackjack, 3-card poker, as I said, and there is your craps table. Again, a ton of slot machines. Let's continue walking back to the main hallway here. And as we continue walking through the casino, we're going to eventually get to the skybox just up here on my right. And you'll see the skybox here on my right, where you're going to come for most of your sporting events and games. Right now, looks like they got a whole lot of golf going on. A few people in here enjoying a couple drinks. And they also, as part of the casino, this is a poker table. And what you see, it's got a number of seats here where you can play against other cruisers. And they do take a rake. There's no live dealer. The computer just deals out the cards. But if you enjoy playing Texas Hold'em, that's where you're going to come to do that. All right, so we are still on level 4, walking toward the aft or the back part of the ship. See a lot of different artworks here hanging on the wall. These are all available for purchase. They will have art auctions and such. Now the Limelight Lounge is where you're going to come for your comedy. Looks like they have a meeting or something going on here, but you can see the seating area in here. And this is also doubles up as the nightclub in the evenings. So for those of you that want to dance away some of those cruise calories, this is where you can come to do it. Or if you're coming to watch comedy, that is where you're going to come. Now we're walking back toward the Meridian restaurant. So it starts on level 3. So we're going to go back down the steps really quickly to the aft elevators. Okay, so this is the entrance to the Meridian restaurant. You have a men's restroom on your right and a ladies' restroom on your left. And behind the hostess station here, there is a beautiful bar area, beautiful chandeliers. You see the large open windows on my right, also on the left, and beautiful views from the back where you have the floor-to-ceiling windows. And this dining area is primarily used for anytime diners. Now you see up there level 4, a lot of times those with assigned seating will be sitting on level 4, but this lower level here seems to be mostly reserved for anytime diners. At least that's where we've been seated each time so far, and we have the anytime dining. So let's take you up to level 4. Maybe we can go through the steps right here in the restaurant. Lovely steps, well lit. Okay, and again, this is just another level of the Meridian restaurant. And we'll take you back out to the main level. And this is a hostess area here on this level as well, smaller one. But if you come here, if you're told to come here for your dining, they will seat you from this area as well. All right, so let's head up to level 5, which will have a lot of action. Okay, now this is the Havana area, and we are in the 5th floor, the aft part or the back part of the ship, and we're going to walk all the way back. And thankfully, we have a room in the Havana area, so I will be able to give you a full tour, the inside and the outside of the Havana area. You see they have all the musical and sound systems set up for the live band that usually plays. Now this Havana bar area is both inside and out. Now if you have a Havana cabin, you can go to this outside part. If you do not, you're not supposed to come back here, and the gentleman on the right there will politely ask you to leave. Right, so it is overcast here in the Havana area, so not many people, and it's raining right now as a matter of fact. Got your towel area right here where you can get Havana towels. How are you? And I'll walk you around, and it's the same on each side, but down this column here are all Havana cabanas, which you have a little patio area, and then obviously your cabin through the glass doors, but little lounge areas, a little swing, and all the way down to that door that you see in front of me. Those are the Havana cabanas. Okay, now the Havana balconies most of them are facing the aft part of the ship, and you also have 2 hot tubs. So let's take a look at one of them. Nobody is using right now, but all of these rooms back here are Havana aft balconies, and ours just happens to be the one of those 2 ones in the middle right there. But this is your Havana area. I won't show you the other side because it's the identical thing on the same thing on the other side, except you don't have a towel hut. But it's almost like you have your own private bar, and pretty nice amenity to be back here. And the fact that you have your own pool and hot tubs, it's only for Havana residents, means you're usually not going to ever feel crowded when you go into the pool or the hot tubs. It's usually ample space, ample room for you to enjoy yourself, or if you're with family, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case may be. Oh, and to come back here, you have to be 21 or over. So if you see any kids in the pool, you know that most likely they've snuck in, and they're usually not going to be there long because the attendant will politely escort them out. Okay, so now we are entering the Ocean Plaza area, where it sounds like they have some trivia going on. A number of people enjoying that.
Mickey, everybody knows a lot for our winner. We have Mickey.
We have the Ocean Plaza bar on the right.
It's actually 24 karat She's so
We have some
plastic.
trivia.
Amazing.
Somebody just won a ship on a stick.
Coming right up is what trivia?
Hopefully my audio is coming through. Here is the Java Blue Coffee Shop. Hey, how's it going? Just doing a ship tour right now. Good, good. How are you? All right, now we are, we just passed the Pixel Studio here. If you want some professional photo shoots done, we have the Pig and Anchor Brew House Smokehouse here on our left. And I will zip you through there really quick. How's it going? All right, it is not open at the moment, but you can get some great drinks here, some great liqueurs. See on my right, that is where they're brewing the beer. And also have an opportunity to see some sporting events in here. If the skybox is not your thing, plenty of seating, and then access to the outside as well. All right, so let's turn around and continue exploring floor number 5. Sit left, we're going to be coming to the Pixels photo area, where on these little tablets you can punch in your room number, your name, and it will pull up any pictures that they have taken of you for you to purchase if you so desire. Now, as we continue on here, we're going to come to one of my favorite places, and that is the Alchemy Bar. And they don't serve beer here, they don't serve wine. It is like a martini bar. They, have vodka, tequila, rum, gin, those types of things. And then on the right, another place I've enjoyed quite a bit this cruise, and that is Bonsai Sushi. I've gotten some sushi rolls multiple times on multiple days. And since the door is open, we'll take a quick peek into Bonsai Teppanyaki, where we had a fabulous dinner just last night. And we sat at this very table right here. And it was a great evening. And yeah, that was, I had the filet, which I highly recommend, but you can get a combination of filet and lobster if you like. A couple of people ordered chicken. Angie ordered shrimp, I believe. Anita ordered lobster and filet. And I think Nikki and Chrissy did the same. Now here is the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. Now that bar area is accessible at any time if you just want a drink. But if you're coming into the steakhouse, you need to make reservations. That is where the hostess will be. Now in the evenings, that white wall back there with the picture to the left, that opens up, and they will have a live pianist actually playing piano for you to enjoy your dinner while you listen to the piano. Here is that second LCD column. And now we will continue on walking to and by the piano bar. And hi, how are you? I'm sorry. How about we take a look in the piano bar here? And I have to get in here. Looks like we got some Billy Joel and Elton John. There's the bar area. And yeah, it's it can be a lot of fun here in this piano bar area. All right. So let's keep going. And what we're going to come to here on our right is the library. Let's take a peek in the library here. Okay. Variety of books, seating area, and that's about it. right, as we continue to move forward, I come back out to the midsection of the ship. You see the very top of the LCD screen, and we're coming to a number of the shops. We have Front Street Fine Jewelry, and that's what you'll find there, fine jewelry. As we continue around the circle of shops, we come to Front Street Watches, and that's what you'll find there primarily. And let's continue on toward the back, because there's one more shop to show you here, and that is the Hip Fish Jewelry. All right, let's turn back around and go to the opposite side. And on the opposite side, you're going to see a variety of shops here. Let's take you through them one by one. You're going to, this is your Hip Fish accessories, number of t-shirts, clothing items, hats, whatever you may need here, souvenirs. See that stylish Carnival funnel hat, which I'm sure everybody wants to wear. And as we continue back around the circle, we're going to come to Victoria's Secret. What might that be? But purses, undergarments, lotions, perfumes, whatever you may decide you absolutely have to have, you can find it there. And we're to Hip Fish Beauty now. Number of perfumes, lotions, and such. And then here is Cherry on Top, where aside from candy, they have a variety of souvenirs. And on the Carnival Horizon, the Vista class ships, they have an ice cream section where they will take ice cream and they'll blend in a variety of candies or cookies or fudge pieces, whatever you choose to add to your ice cream. That is at an additional cost. That is not free. There you see the Cruiser 1 and Cruiser 2. So that is it for Deck 5, with the exception of the theater, which I will show you a little bit later because they have rehearsal going on. So we're going to go up to level 6, where the IMAX theater and some of the kids clubs can be found. All right, so as you get up to Deck 6, this is where you can access the IMAX theater, and these little computer kiosks allow you to peruse the different movies and show times and such, and when they might be playing. Today, for example, the Mario World movie that just came out is on. And they also have the Thrill Theater here. That is your multi-dimensional thrills where you get sprayed in the face and things like that, and your seat rocks and moves. And yeah, so John Wick 4 is here, and I plan on catching that if we get a couple hours to spare. Now, if you go up a half a level and back down, tucked away here, we have Circle C, and we have the warehouse. That is where you're going to find your video games. Circle C is one of the kids clubs. Let's take a peek at that. That is for kids age 12 to 14. And I don't think they want us in there right now, but you can peek through the windows here. So they have a variety of TV consoles where they can play video games and such, if they choose to. But if we continue on, we're going to come to the arcade. Now, these are at a cost, and it will cost you some money if you spend a lot of time in here. But let's walk you through all the games. We have the stuffed animal claw game here. Games of chance, adrenaline rush games, see some air hockey here. Mission Impossible game. The skee ball. You could certainly have some fun here. All right. So let's continue this tour and show you exactly what we have going on. So we are here on floor 7, forward. Okay, and as you see, decks 7, 8, and 9 don't have anything but staterooms. So we're going to shoot up to level 10 forward, and we'll continue our tour there, and we'll take you across the Lido deck. How's that sound? Getting our steps in today. Now, on our right, we have the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. And obviously here, you're going to get a variety of tequilas. They have other liqueurs as well, but their specialty is tequilas. And on the left, you have the Red Frog Rum Bar, which obviously is going to specialize in a number of different rums. So let's stay on this side. And that's going to run us into Guy's Burgers, which is some of everyone's, well, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people enjoy some Guy's Burgers. So let's take a peek at Guy's Burgers here. See, it is a port day, so they're not too crowded right now, but we still have a few people in line for Guy's, and looks like the burgers are coming out fresh. And over here, have some additional toppings that you can add on to your Guy's Burgers. All right, now let's go over to the opposite side again. We are still on the Lido deck. You can see the main pool area there, the little cabana huts, the shower area. Have a lifeguard there for safety. And as we come over to the opposite side, I'm going to probably enjoy some tacos later on. And today, your choices are chicken, fish, and pork. And they are some great tacos here. Now, one thing not to miss, now if you get on the opposite side line, that's where they have the burritos, and they'll make you a burrito there. Now, one thing you don't want to miss here is the toppings bar. And the toppings bar here, you have a bunch of different things: lime, cilantro, habanero salsa, the arbol chili salsa roja, and pico de gallo. They normally have watermelon. Over here you have a variety of different cheeses, fresh onions, fresh tomatoes. So don't miss out on the toppings because that's what puts the taco over the top. All right, now we're going to walk back into the Lido Buffet Marketplace. Some other people. Lunch meats for sandwiches, tortillas. There's your salad bar. beer station here. And here's one of my favorite spots, and that is the Carnival Deli. You see the variety of hot and cold sandwiches that are being offered in 2023. And people waiting in line to get some tasty sandwiches. Took a couple of those sandwiches on the beach with us just the other day in Aruba, and that was a great call. Here again, we've got a nice looking salad bar. And we are on the opposite side now. So we'll go out to the rear or the aft area of the Lido deck. We'll check out the Tides pool. We'll see the seafood shack. And we'll see the Pizza Pirate, along with the Tides bar. So, we're coming up here on the seafood shack, and right here is where you'll put your order in. And here's our menu here, and a variety of different seafood options that you can choose. A lobster roll right now is $18. Clam chowder is a very good deal for only $5. The peel and eat shrimp is one of my favorites. And I need to get both of those before I get off this ship, because that is a tradition. I love that every time. Now in front of us here we have the Tides pool area and the Tides bar. So obviously on the left we have the Tides pool. Here's our Tides bar area, and we have a couple hot tubs that a number of people are enjoying since the weather is a little more overcast and a little slightly chilly day. I wouldn't call it chilly. It's definitely warm enough to be in shorts and a t-shirt, but maybe a little chilly for the pool for some people. Let's take you back over to the Pizza Pirate. And pizza never stops being popular. There is no time of day that I have come across this pizza where there hasn't been a line. The line's a little shorter now than normal, but people love their pizza. So that is the Pizza Pirate there. And we're going to take you up to deck 11 and take you back to forward. So here's a staircase. You can access deck 11 on the outside. There's obviously also elevators that you can access deck 11, but we'll take the stairs. Okay, so back here for the smokers, as we walk to the opposite side of the ship, you see the red umbrellas there. That is the smoking area. So if you are a smoker and you'd like to take a break and enjoy a cigarette or a cigar, whatever the case may be, that is your area right there. People playing some cards, having some lunch, doing a little smoking. And obviously deck 11 overlooks the Lido deck. So if you watched one of my earlier videos, you saw Cookie, the cruise director, up here leading the entire Lido deck and dance and fun and party. And that was done right here. And this is where the DJ will set up as well. Let's take you in here to deck 11, and we're going to come up on Camp Ocean And again, they have a variety of different camps depending upon what age your child is. So we have the penguins, which is ages 2 to 5. We got the stingrays, which is ages 6 to 8. And we got the sharks, which is ages 9 to 11. And downstairs, I showed you Circle C, which ages 12 to 14. So let's continue on. All right, let's walk the opposite side. Since it's a port day, the fitness area shouldn't be too busy, and it doesn't look like it is. But you have a variety of Nautilus type equipment, life fitness machines, a number of treadmills. We have the free weights. I'll walk you around the front here so you can see all the different cardio machines they have available to you. So they have several recumbent bikes in the front there, more treadmills, elliptical machines. So you can definitely get your workout on. Even when it's a little crowded here, you can probably find a machine or something to get onto. The free weight area, I can't say, can be very crowded. As you saw, that's an area that they didn't dedicate a lot of space to. So you might want to incorporate the machines into your workouts. For those of you that work out in strength training, just be aware of that. Like here is like the least crowded you're going to see it, and you see like all the flat benches are already taken. So imagine how it is on a busy day. All right. Now, obviously this is where you're going to come to get your massages and things like that. They do have a wait area for anybody that comes to get a spa treatment. And we'll take a peek in there really quick. There's this area right here. So this is the thermal suite area, and you can see some people enjoying the hot tub and the reclining heated seats. I won't take you in there at the moment, but we'll continue the tour. Thank you, sir. All right, so remember, we are on deck 12 forward. Now we are heading back out. So we are going to access the Dr. Seuss Waterpark. So there you see the slides span all the way up to deck 14, deck 15 actually. On our left here, see we're on the sport deck, and we have some mini golf going on. And just above us is the ropes course and the sky ride. And here on our left, we have the basketball court, but they'll play pickleball here as well. They'll play soccer, they'll play dodgeball, all kinds of stuff. We have some exercise equipment on the outside here. It is a little windy. I have my mic on, so I'm hoping that blocks a lot of the wind noise. We're definitely getting our steps in, taking you on this tour, so thank you everybody for that. And you may be saying to yourself, what happened to deck 13? Why are you skipping that? Well, ships are no different from hotels in that respect. You usually don't see a deck 13 or a floor 13 on a hotel, and you usually won't find a floor 13 on a ship either. They want to keep it lucky and don't want to chance fate. So this is called floor 14, and there is no floor 13. Now, the beauty of floor 14 is that is where the Serenity area is, and that is for guests 21 and over. So those of you trying to escape the kiddos, this is where you want to come. There is a lot of lounging area, a lot of loungers to lay in the sun, some clamshells to escape the sun. And as you see, it's been very rainy, so not a lot of action out here right now, plus we're in port. Now there are 2 hot tubs, one on each side. See some people enjoying the hot tub there. And a number of clamshells. Now here this bar area is normally where we have the Fresh Creations salad bar, and we have a fully stocked bar to those that would like to quench their thirst. Some people back here enjoying that. Again, a number of loungers and clamshells overlooking the front of the ship. Scenic views all around. And once again, this hot tub on the opposite side is getting a lot of use. And let's take a quick peek at La Romana. And that's the view you might get from the Serenity deck when you're in La Romana. All right, so if you're trying to access the sky ride or the sky course, that is the ropes course, you're going to come up this one set of stairs here, which again, there is no deck 13. So this would be deck 14. And here you see the sky ride is not running, probably due to the weather, it being rainy and such. I did not know they had a chessboard up here. See a couple of young people enjoying some chess. And part of the mini golf course is up here as well. And then of course, we have the ropes course area. Now, they strap you in really well on that ropes course. So there is almost zero chance of you falling and having any kind of serious injury. So I don't think anybody should be too fearful of that ropes course. I've done it, and it doesn't provide that much of a thrill for you thrill seekers, if you know what I mean. But for a young person that has never done anything like that, it might be a lot of fun. All right, everybody, so I hope you enjoyed the tour. Again, I have this gimbal stabilizer that's holding my phone, so sometimes it was rotating ways. I didn't want it to rotate, but hopefully we got everything on camera and you enjoyed the tour. And by all means, if you have any questions or comments about anything that I went past, feel free to ask. I've been on this ship several times, so I'm probably going to be able to answer that question for you. And also, I'd like to invite you to join our Facebook group, also called Coach Cruise. If you search these two words right here, you'll find it. You'll see this giant bald head at the front. So that's all we have for you. And saying goodbye from the beautiful Carnival horizon, although the weather isn't quite so beautiful, is it? But that's okay. Still having a great time here on the Carnival horizon, as you will. Take care, everybody.
Awesome job.
Oh, sure.
And secondly, and this one is huge, like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you know when this man is posting more videos.
I just can't get away from a good time.